Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a few days since I've come on and done anything on my Op-shop challenge, so I thought I would get on today as I need a bit of a relax and do something I really love, which is your junky collaging. So what I have got is a whole heap of journaling cards and tags here. I'll probably work mostly with journaling cards today, I reckon. And I thought I'd do a scrappy collage base on some of those before I put the top bits on. So I have a whole heap of my coloured book pages and scraps that I've been cutting out of them. And I've also got my scrap bin, which has like music paper and book page and that. So I think I will utilise those for today. So what I might do is I reckon I'll use some of the music paper. So I'll just see if I can find a few pieces of that. Nice big piece, and some dictionary paper there that looks pretty cool. Just grab a few bits of interest. Alright, might leave it at that for now. And we'll see what we can do with this. Got my glue stick. We'll see how I go with that, because I might end up sewing around a few of these, but I've got my fabric glue if I need as well. So, make a start. Might start with my scrappy bits. Good way of getting a bit of colour on them. Now, I'll just grab one of these. So these are just folded over book page that have been glued together with your glue stick. I like that, and I might grab a piece of the green to go with it. I'm just going to rip bits out. And I've got my walnut stone ink. Might ink around them just a little bit. The outsides you probably won't see because I'll cut that off. Just along there. Alright, I reckon some, like the look of this book page for this one. Just rip a bit of that out. I think we're getting up to 34 today, so it's the last of the hot days for a while now. I think we have about a week of in the 20s, and I can't wait. It'll be time to get a whole lot of stuff done around here. It's just taken forever for it to cool down. Made that green one just a little bit bigger to fit across, or a little bit smaller. Might just break it down a bit. Let it be alright, I reckon. Grab some music paper. I can feel a sneeze coming on, so excuse me when I do. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hay fever. Something like that would be alright, so I might whack this down. I'm just going to ink the edge that we're going to see poking out. So I'll collage these, and then I could do some stamping and then put bird picture on them. Oh, it's going to be upside down, but that does not matter, Nat. It can be upside down, it won't kill you. There. some of this up that way. Again, we should ink it. I also just ink the whole lot in case I decide to turn it around and forget. So I hope everyone's safe and well. I did hear that maybe New South Wales and Victoria were in for a good drenching. So fingers crossed that happens for you guys. And when it's finished, can you send it over our way, please? So as I said, we're going down to the 20s and that, which is great, but no rain on the horizon, I don't think, which is a shame. I can stick this one down now. If you hear that noise, I apologise greatly. It's washing day, and usually I wait till the washing's finished before I film, but sort of sick of waiting to get things done, and I'm trying to multitask today because I've got piles to do. So alright, that's looking alright so far. Now we're going to have this on that side, but I want to put it on the top afterwards. I reckon we'll use a bit more music paper somewhere. Maybe under there. Been so into doing the latest journal that I did that I just have neglected everything so much. So now that the weather's going to be getting milder, I can get out, get the gardens done. Yeah, good day to do the washing now while it's 34, so that'll dry in a hurry. Now I've got some dictionary page here. I think I might put some of that there. Then I've got my design tea project for the month to do for lavender blue, so I must get on with that after as well. I've done that. It's going to be a journal. I've done the cover. I've just got to get the signatures done today will be good, and then get to embellishing it. A little bit more dictionary page up for that top corner, I reckon. So I'm trying to keep this to the more earthly tones and natural tones, since it's going to be like the native birds. Well, not all native birds, some of them aren't, but all the ones that we find around this area. Now we can put a nice coloured piece on. I think that'll look alright. So there's probably still a few of you out there that are doing this. I know there's been a number of people who have finished theirs already, which is amazing. Now, I think it was Andrea. I'll link the channels of all the people who that I know are doing this and putting a YouTube video up, or have finished it already, so you can go and check theirs out. I think Andrea was the last one I saw, and it was so cool. Everyone's done just such different stuff. So, alright, so that will be the first one. I've just got to cut around the edges, but I might put it to the side and let it dry while we get on with another one. And then when they're both done, we'll cut around and ink around the edges. Grab another one. Might work on this one in, let me have a look, what have we got here? Might do another big one and do it sideways. Alright, let's see what colours we have. Maybe we'll do something a bit brighter this time. Interesting textured stuff this is. Rips alright though. Now, maybe some more brown. I do have, I found these out of an old second-hand book. So, and I love the colour, and I thought they'll go really well in this journal, so I've got a fair few of these pages. I'm thinking if I do a longer bit here and there, then it gives me something to stamp on if I want to stamp. So that will go right there. Can't go past your music page really. Poor Rigoletto's been copping it from me. It's gone a long way though. I never make things quite big enough. Might grab a bit of a bigger bit and leave that for the next one. There's always this little gap that annoys me. There, that's big enough. Now we just need a little bit to go down there. So maybe some of our dictionary page. And it can go sideways because it does not matter. Now, do we want it on top or underneath? I think it looks alright on top actually. But the music page we want underneath. So I'll just ink around edges, even though you won't see most of them. Just in case. Leave the lid off. So yes, it's about, I think it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Starting to warm up. Got 2 baskets of washing here that need folding before I hang out the load that's in there. So never ending, is it? Then I've only got a small load of dishes. I got my son to help me with those last night, so that was great. I talked him into doing the bathroom basin for me today in the bathtub, so then I can do the rest at the bathroom. Thought might as well get him to move in back in for a good reason. Make the most of it. This is really interesting feeling stuff. Doesn't feel like paper. Now, just thinking. I think think we did that one on top. Did I ink the wrong side of that? Because one would think I want the teared edges. I did put that on top though, so it doesn't matter if it goes that way then. And that was on top as well. Yeah. So I'll stick this one down. I'm finding this blue stick from Boss Stick, so far it's my favourite stick glue. I use a lot of it for putting cheesecloth and laces on other projects. Otherwise I don't really use it a lot. I do use it in like my master pages, or big collage pages as well. And they've been staying together alright. Move that down a bit on that side, over a bit there. Not too bad. So yeah, I might sew around them as well. Don't know if I'll do that before I do all the other decorating or after. Maybe after if I'm going to do some stamping and that. So that's those two. How about we shoot for one more and then we'll cut around and ink the edges and see what we end up with. So do this one. And let's go for, what other colours do we have? We have a nice orange one here. Something a bit different. Just take that page off. It's a nice map of Australia. I have to put that aside for something. Alright. Feels good to rip paper for some strange reason. It's a bit shorter, I reckon. And then I've got some of this mustard coloured stuff. Maybe we'll leave that on there. I'm just thinking, do I want that on this? I'm going to add some interest. I'll rip it out and we'll have a look. Music paper. And some dictionary page. And then we had, I'm just trying to find my text. There it is. Don't mind something like that. the music paper down first. So I'll do some inking. It's hard when you finish a project. There's so much little bits and pieces everywhere that I feel I've got to organise every little scrappy bit of the offcuts before I get started on the next project. And oh my goodness me, I've never gone through so many snap lock bags in my life. Really need to organise myself. I have a bit more time soon though, so I'll be able to go through all these bags of papers that I've got and sort them out. Now, this one was going to go somewhere too, wasn't it? So I might put that underneath. I don't know if you can hear my washing machine, but it sounds like a aeroplane taking off. Let's put that about there. Don't know what's worse, my boy yelling or the washing machine. Like that. Now, gotta figure these last two bits. Bits sticking to me everywhere here. Have it on top, which will look like that. I'll have it underneath. I kind of like it on top. So I'll stick that next. So I probably will sew around these since we're allowed to do sewing. Make the most of it. Jazz it up somehow. Since the stingy Debra won't let us use a whole lot of stuff. That's alright. Wait till you see what my challenge is going to be next month. I don't even know yet. Well, I sort of know, but as I said, if you're following along and you want to do next month, collect your junk mail, don't forget. I haven't been getting as much as usual. You get such an influx over Christmas. I should have kept all of that. I would have been right, but yeah, haven't been getting much the last few weeks, so I was going to break this down a bit too, I think. Oops, and I didn't ink that bit. I always miss one bit. I'll ink it a bit now before it sticks down. That'll do. Bit off my finger. Alright, now we can cut these ones down, see what they look like. You can see some bits that'll need a bit of, oh, I was going to say a bit of glue, but if we're sewing them, that doesn't matter. I'll be able to sew them down. It's always the edges that don't get enough. And I'm going to stick some blank paper on the back of these as well to make journaling spots, which I must not forget to do. Probably do that off camera though, you don't need to see me stick blank paper on the back, do you? I think you know how to do that. And hi to any new subbies I have, much appreciated. I hope you enjoy my silly little channel. Alright, must do a 400 subby giveaway sometime. I'll probably do it when I hit around 500. See if I get there. But yeah, that's looking really good. I love that one. Alright, still a little bit wet with glue, but that's alright. Off. Alright, some of those bits will be alright to reuse. Oh, I'm terrible. Can't throw away much. I have to go through everything. Is it big enough? Yeah. Alright, they're looking really, really good. I'm happy with those. Might do some more that have bigger colour bits though. That one's pretty good, but yeah, they're looking really, really good. Happy with those. So I'm just debating whether I ink around now or after I put the back on. I mean, I'm gonna have to do both sides anyway. I might ink around now, then we'll see what they're gonna look like. And then I've still got to stick the birds and stamps and whatever else I might want to put on there on, but I'm impatient, so I'll give them that ink and have a look. Very nice. So what I might do is just make this the end of the video in a minute. Probably long enough just doing this, and then I might end up doing some more off camera and just backing them, and then I will come on when I go to embellish them. Go. So I'll give you a closer look. I really like the cancelled stamp up there. I must start always ripping them out of the books too. It'll take forever to sort the books when I'm at work now. I already take forever. So I like them. They turned out really good. So take care everyone. Have fun. Hope you get some crafting done. See you later.